1. Laws of motion. First law, inertia. Newton's first law states that an object at rest remains at rest, and an object in motion remains in motion, unless acted upon by an external force. This means that a force is required to change the motion of an object. Second law, force and acceleration. Newton's second law states that force equals mass times acceleration, F equals ma. This means that the more massive an object is, the more force is required to produce a given acceleration. Third law, action and reaction. Newton's third law states that for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. This means that when object A exerts a force on object B always exerts an equal and opposite force on object A. 2. Universal gravitation. Newton's law of universal gravitation. Newton's law states that every point mass attracts every other point mass by a force acting along the line intersecting both points. The force of attraction is proportional to the product of the two masses and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them. 3. Calculus. Differential calculus. Newton developed differential calculus, which is the study of rates of change. He introduced concepts like limits, derivatives, and integrals. Integral calculus. Newton also developed integral calculus, which is the study of accumulation. He developed the method of flux science, which is now known as calculus. 4. Optics. Newtonian telescope. Newton developed the first practical telescope, known as the Newtonian telescope. It uses a mirror to focus light and form an image. Theory of color. Newton studied the behavior of light and color and developed the theory that white light is composed of 7 colors. 5. Mathematics. Method of flux science. Newton developed the method of flux science, which is now known as calculus. He used it to study the behavior of physical systems. Algebra, geometry, and trigonometry. Newton made significant contributions to the study of algebra, geometry, and trigonometry. 6. Physics. Viscosity. Newton studied the behavior of fluids and developed the law of viscosity, which describes the resistance of a fluid to flow. Sound waves. Newton investigated the properties of sound and developed the theory of sound waves.